Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit. I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. This is where I recap some of my past sales videos and show you the items that sold. So you can take a look at these sales and the prices and be on the lookout for these items if you think that they're worth your time when it comes to reselling. So let's go ahead and get into this list of 20 items from the past that sold for decent cash. Starting off was some Nike Air Reacts sneakers that I got from the thrift store. These sat for a little while, got some offers, sold it once and canceled, and then finally sold it again. Ended up taking a best offer for 20 bucks, so the total price paid by the customer was $35.33 with shipping. And it sold regular listing, not promoted listing. So, not a bad one. I think I paid about $8 for them in the thrift store. Next, we've got a dollar garage sale, the Namco Museum on DS. This sold promoted listings, and it sold pretty quickly for my full asking price there, which came out to $10.22. Obviously, games like this, I just look for completeness, and it looks nice and everything. It's kind of a no-brainer, especially if it's a non-sports title for these newer consoles. Here we have a vintage Bugle Boy 1/4 zip pullover fleece that I got for free. A box of clothes that one of my coworkers just gave me. So this sold for a best offer of $10, which came out to $19.97 paid by my customer. So not bad for a free item. Here is a remote that I bought from the thrift store. I buy my remotes for $1 or less usually. This one wasn't the greatest one, but it still sold for $11.99 free shipping. Not bad. Here we have a pair of Levi's 569 loose straight men's jeans with some interesting graphic detail on the pocket, or embroidery I should say. These sold for the full asking price there, which came out to $36.76. Oh, and by the way, this sale, and this sale all were non-promoted, so I didn't have to pay promoted listing fees on those. So, yeah, if I see a nice clean pair of jeans in the thrift store for, let's say, $7, $8 or less, I'll go ahead and go in on them. Especially 38 to 30 seems like an okay size. So, super clean jeans, easy to deal with. You do have to lay them out and take a picture of them, but other than that, pretty easy sale. Here's 3 Nintendo 64 games I found in the thrift store, actually. Usually don't find those. They were only $2.99 a piece as well. So I paid, with my 10% discount, probably around $8 for them. These sold for that full asking price there pretty quickly for $35.32. So not a bad one. Good titles, Perfect Dark and 007. People are always on the lookout for those. Here's another pretty cheap remote, but it's a nice clean remote. Remotes are easy to list, easy to ship, easy to do everything on them. So I go after them. These, I had a sale going on at the time, so this sold for that sale price there, which came out to a total price of $12.46. Then we've got the last of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vintage 1989 power patches that were still unopened. I had like 3 of these. I think I paid 99 cents at the thrift store for all of them. Still got one hanging on my display, and I sold a couple of them. And this is the last one to sell. It sold for a best offer of $7, which came out to $10.33. Really cool item. Here's an Imaginext toy that I sold. It's a pretty good one. I recently bought this again, but unfortunately the leg on it was messed up on the one that I recently bought. But this 2004 T-Rex dinosaur Imaginext toy has roaring sounds and has an action feature on it and everything. It sold for that full price right there. Actually, I had everything on sale, so the sale price. And that came out to $21.32. This one actually did sell promoted listings, so I had to pay a promoted listing fee. Oh, by the way, as well as the Turtles Power Patches sold promoted listings. Next, we have the 2014 Nike Chuck Posset basketball shoes, size 13, that I got on Goodwill auction. Paid up for these. I think I paid $40 or $50 on this to win this auction for Goodwill auctions. and ended up selling these for that sale price right there, $110.49 plus the shipping, came out to $130.46, and this sold without promoted listings, so I didn't have to pay a promoted listing fee. Here is those Mares Plana Avanti Quattro fins that I bought from Goodwill store. I think I paid about $5 to $6 for these. And they sold for a best offer. I took a best offer of $18, which with the shipping came out to $38.33. And these sold via promoted listings. Fins, I look for clean fins that seem to be well made. And even if they have some scuffs like this, these particular ones I'm like, okay, made in Italy. Looked them up, and they look to be like an expensive brand, so I went in on them. But fins are usually pretty cheap in the thrift stores, and it's a good sale most of the time. Just be sure you check the rubber. That's the most important thing. If the plastic's scuffed up, that's one thing, but this rubber, stretch it out a little bit and make sure it's not brittle and cracked up and stuff like that. So you want to inspect it that way. You don't want to get them home and then realize that the rubber is all crappy and then you can't sell them. Here's that vintage lot of Sesame Street car toys that I bought from a garage sale. I paid $4 for this lot, and it sat for a while, but then it sold for $15.29 there, which came out with shipping to $25.26, and it sold promoted listings. Then we got one of my Nerf blasters. This one sold for a best offer of $11. This is one of the disc shooters, the Praxis. It's from the Vortex line that shoots discs. I took a buttstock that's similar, that would normally go on the regular colored blaster of this kind, but this is the neon green one, but I thought it still looked good enough to make it a little bit more attractive. So it sold for a best offer of $11, which came out to $21.33. And here's one of my phones. Check out my videos on selling phones. It's another thing I really like to sell. I made a video about how I process them, test them, and do all that stuff. And I have several videos on how to deregister phones as well. This is one of them that sold. I think it was on sale, because the sale price I see that I sold it for was $11.04. That sounds like a sale price to me. And then with shipping, it came out to a price of $15.37. That was non-promoted listing, so no promoted listing fee. So not bad. Consider the fact that I get these in a bag with multiple phones in it. I'm making several $15, $20, $25 sales depending on the model. Pretty good. Here is that vintage cherry tripod that was amongst a big lot of stuff I bought for $30 at a garage sale that I've made. I've talked about it many times. I've made great sales from that lot. This is just another item from that lot that sold for that sale price right there, which came out to $36.01. Great item. Sat for a little bit, but good profit. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about that lot of stuff I got from that garage sale where I paid $30 for everything. Okay, here's one of the boards that I had showed you that I pulled out of a TV that was being scrapped. It was a Samsung LCD TV. So I pulled out as many boards of it as I could, and this is one of them. Sold pretty quickly for $25.76 total price. Easy to ship. So that turned out pretty good. Didn't have an issue with returns on this one. Here is a yard sale item I've had for quite a while, but it ended up selling for pretty decent cash considering how much I paid for. I think I paid hardly a couple bucks for a huge lot of media, basically. And this was one of the items from it. Country Waltz's CD. Sold for $12.82 total. Yeah, whenever somebody's having a estate sale, it usually means a lot of times that older family members passed away. And so their stuff, like media stuff, like their old country western CDs and stuff like that, aren't very common. And so they're going to be worth some pretty decent cash for the right person to buy on eBay. So I had some really good, pretty uncommon CDs from this estate sale. This is just one of them. I had some other ones that sold for some higher profits than this. Here's some Tony Lama boots I won on Goodwill auction. I paid, I think, the opening bid of $8 to $10. I can't remember exactly how much I paid, But this sold promoted listings for it sold. I took a best offer on these, $40, which came out to $69.97. So not bad for an $8 to $10 investment. And then capping it off today, I'll show you the other board from the 3 boards that I pulled from that Samsung TV. This was another one of the boards, the main board, and it sold for a best offer of $10, plus with shipping that came out to $14.33. And of course this board's a small little thing that ships first class. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting tips, tricks, finds, or just leave me a comment in the comment section. I appreciate it, and have a good one.